is that I virtually never have to listen to someone like you suck your own dick out loud while telling yourself, I am what you're swallowing. How do you not know when you open your mouth like that, women imagine your OkCupid photo as a mugshot. Fail is what you do. Every time you think you can ace manhood without ever showing up to class, class, as in the opposite. Wait, shit, I messed it up. Sorry, I gotta start it. I'm sorry, I started this poem not angry enough, and I need to start angry enough. That was just not emotionally true for me. I have to get a little bit more feministy. I'll give you the evil eye. To the man catcalling my girlfriend while I'm walking beside her. Yes! One of the biggest perks to living the way I do is that I virtually never have to listen to someone like you suck your own dick out loud while telling yourself, I am what you're swallowing. How do you not know when you open your mouth like that, women imagine you would use your OkCupid photo as your mugshot? Failed, that's wrong. God damn it! Pretend the last 4 minutes didn't happen. Unless you're charmed by it, in which case keep it in your mind. One of the biggest perks to living the way I do is that I virtually, you can say it with me at this point, one of the biggest perks to living the way I do is that I virtually never have to listen to someone like you suck your own dick out loud while telling yourself, I am what you're swallowing. How do you not know when you open your mouth like that, women imagine your OkCupid photo as a mugshot? Fail. Fail is what you do. Every time you think you can ace manhood without ever showing up to class, class as in decency, as in common courtesy, as in the opposite of, let me get a look at that ass, baby doll! Congratulations on being another dude who got his catcalls at Toys R Us, you unoriginal hand-me-down of mediocrity. Biting your own balls in a swamp of your mother's regret. Yes, I know it's low to call even assholes names, but any feminist who has ever taken the high road will tell you the high road gets backed up. And sometimes we take a detour straight through the belly of uncensored rage. Sometimes we get tired of seeing people's humanity in moments when they're outright refusing to show us their humanity. And so far, all you've shown me is that your voice box is a Rubik's Cube you couldn't get right even if you peeled the fucking stickers off. I don't think you can get all sides clear on why you do not own the air, or why not everyone takes a bullet as a compliment. And yes, even a hey baby can spiral like a bullet that is aimed at someone who is not in fact your baby. Here's a hint. If women have to play dead to walk by your doorstep, you might want to do some work on why your casket turns you on. You might want to do some work on why flinch and startle makes you think you are in charge more than it makes you realize your own power outage. This world is dark, with men blowing themselves out, men burying their own spines in the weight of what they think is theirs to take, to own, to muzzle, to drag to the ditch, men who don't get what they want and shout the word bitch across the street like they're 2 years old throwing a tantrum with their baby diapers on, that they think their dick is a golden ticket to the Willy Wonka factory and they can't imagine anyone would have an intolerance to hey sugar! So they call you a slut or a whore or a dyke. Way to go, you get the last one right. Somebody get him a tote bag. Paper and make him a certificate. Somebody get him something quick before he feels inadequate all over a Santa Barbara sorority house. Before he lines up women like pretty glass bottles and starts shooting off more than his mouth. Seriously, if you think you are any different than a boy who would write a manifesto to do everything in his power to destroy everything he cannot have, then prove it by being the kind of man who isn't killing time watching his own dignity play dead, whose heartbeat doesn't quicken with the quickening of a woman's footsteps, who has enough self-respect to not hang himself out the window of his fucking car. It is not Rubik's Cube hard to keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut, man. You can do it. I know you can.